goes down on the western horizon as a tomb, the complete one. Let us revere Ptah, the nature and form creating one. Let us call Wasir, to whom we give our dead for the life everlasting. Let Jehudi, nature of good speech, intelligence, and writing, teach or inform us. Let us worship Nut, the sky, the divine mother, who stretches forth from horizon to horizon, giving birth to all that comes into existence. Let us obey Ma'at, divine sister, who imbues the universe with order, harmony, balance, truth, justice, righteousness, reciprocity, and love. The voice calls forth the ancestors, who abide the spirit and the spirits of our yet unborn children, who will carry forth our seed for eternity. Now let this community unite in celebration of the African spirit and the rededication of another cycle of Ma'at, right speaking and right doing. Ashe.
Okay. Thank you, Asante Sana, Elder Phyllis. Elder Clifford, with our announcements, please.
Okay, our announcements. Make sure I get the right page here. Okay, Perant service will be held next month, November the 8th and December the 13th. They are the second Sunday at 11:30 a.m. here on live. Divine Conversation this month will be October the 25th, and next month, excuse me, November the 22nd. That's the fourth Sunday at 11:30 a.m. Tawi Askat Study Group is held online every Friday at 6 p.m. and the history class as well, same time. The Meta Nature Study class is online on Tuesday at 8 p.m. ASCAT Midwest Regional Conference will be coming up November the 6th through the 8th on Zoom. Tawi Association for the Study of Classical African Civilization is seeking members. Join us 6 to 8 p.m., which will be held back at APDS soon. Elder Mariba Kelsey's new book, So You Want Liberation, can be purchased from Zawadi Books. Please sign up for Per Ankh Service Committee. They are music, talent, food, marketing, fundraising, Watoto. Contact Elder Lona. And the fourth one, please always support the Tawi Family Village Business Directory, which is on page 10. Excuse me. We also have some Earth Day celebrations that have come up. Number one, Elder Alola Akanwume's birthday, Earth Day, was the 2nd of the month. Elder Fadia Jackson's birthday was the 5th of October. And we have Elder Greg Arnold's Earth Day was the 9th. And Watoto Brown Wilson is the 12th. Happy anniversary goes out to Elder Greg and Carol Arnold. And are there any other announcements from the group?
Elder Clifford, I would just like to let everyone know that with the Friday night study group is reading this book now, Weapons of Whiteness, Exposing the Master's Tool Behind the Mask of Anti-Blackness by Catrice M. Jackson. It's a very interesting read. That's what we're doing now.
Great.
And I know you said, but I want to emphasize that the ASCAT Midwest region is the first weekend in November. It will be via Zoom. You can go out to the website, and as I get the flyers, I will be sending that out. But it's coming up. It should be good. Yep, that's it, Navita. That's our book. Okay, thank you. Any other announcements? Anything else coming up? I think everybody's heard that there's a grocery store on Fifth Avenue. I want to say 2915. We should support. We're at, sorry.
Any other announcements anybody want to make?
Yes, I got one. For those of you who are interested in taking Tai Chi, the Children of the Sun Tai Chi e-course is finished and it's out for sale. And if you're interested, you can go on the link Gumroad/Children of the Sun. I'm sorry, it's gumroad.com/Master Green. So if you're interested, go on that link, Gumroad/Master Green.
Okay. Thank you, Elder Darrell. Any other announcements? Okay. Elder Darrell, intro to Praise to a Moon, followed by Elder Clifford doing the Praise to a Moon.
Okay. All right, family. The Praise to a Moon, what we call the Praise to a Moon is a series of chants. Its proper name is called the Hesu Amun, which means chants to a moon. Whatever our understanding of spirituality is should correspond with what the ancestors have told us, which means we must always reflect, because you can never truly be African if you don't know what the ancestors have to say. And our spirituality can never be an African spirituality if it's not based on and living a life. So in the praise, we call the praise, we find these affirmations. One, everything that exists is a whole. Two, the nature manifests itself. Three, the spirit, mind, and body. Three, it's through self-awareness that we stand inside of us. And four, no real, everything is destined for transformation. Now let's read or listen to what the ancestors have to say in their own words. Ashe.
Ashe. Elder Clifford.
Okay. Thank you. Praise the Amun. All natures are three: Amun, Re, and Ptah. They have no companions. Concealing its name as Amun, it has Re as a face. Its body is Ptah. Their cities of earth are established for perpetuity. Waset, Nu, in the city of the white wall, for eternity. A message was from the sky and heard in Nu, and repeated in the city of the white wall by beautiful existence to be set in the official documentation in Jehudi's writing, concerning in the city of Amun, which possessed their property. The matter was answered in Waset. A statement was issued. It shall belong to the nine. All that came forth from its, Amun's mouth, and the natures were established because of it, according to what was decreed. A message was sent. It shall slay and give life, and life and death come from it for everyone, except the nature. Amun plus Re plus Ptah, total three. Ashe.
Ashe, Elder Bowie. Elder Darrell, intro to the statement of African spirituality.
Okay. The recognition of the spirituality of African people. Our spirituality is defined in our African worldview. But what does that look like? There are four things that African people all over the world believe. One, There is one source that created everything, and it is at the core of everything that exists. What's out there is in me, and what's in me is out there. 2, the development of character. When we live a life of virtue, we fulfill our obligation to maintain and sustain creation. For us, speak ma'at, do ma'at, and be ma'at. 3, a duality in nature. 2 opposing forces that complement each other, which are manifested as masculine and feminine energies. And 4, ancestral veneration. Those who make our transition never leave us, and they aid us with their wisdom teachings. So the question becomes in this world, is this world now in America in the 21st century? How can it help us with the issues of living? 1, knowing that because that one source is in us, through our own choices, we can determine our future. We don't need someone else to connect with it, to, and that one source will never leave us. 2, the development of character enables us to express our humanity to one another. The interaction of these complementing energies within us enables us to reach higher levels of consciousness, or in terms of male and female relationship, produces a family, accumulate wealth and property, or a comfortable life. Ashe.
Ashe. Thank you, Elder Gerald. The principles of African spirituality that the Ankh and Tawi try work to follow. We start from the Most High, the Creative Spirit, and how it has infinite manifestations, to where we are, the third one, which is the recognition of the spirituality of all African people, is the third principle that we look at, or we try to manifest, the recognition of the spirituality of all African people.
You can bring that juice and just.
From there, we go to our Sebayet, our divine message, our lesson from today, from and given by Elder Rhoda Abdul-Mateen. She's going to speak to us as she did last October on I Am Family. I'm looking forward to, because that is so important in the age of social distancing, mask wearing, pandemic, and everything. Rhoda, we want to know what you have to say about I Am Family.
Oh, Hotep.
Hello, Hotep.
Oh, may I have permission to speak? It's so good to see you all.
Yes, you may.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's called I Am Family. I am the spirit that walks with all my ancestors beside me. I know all power comes from the divine spirit that dwells inside of me. Well, you know, in every family, there are a chosen few, or one, who has the strength, the wisdom, the knowledge, and the power to keep the family close and together. Family stories are very important to keep our ancestors alive. You have to tell their stories to keep them alive. Research the family stories from elders, family members. If you know your story, you know who you're true, and you can go with confidence into your present and boldly into your future. See if you are family and what it looks like. What does family actually mean to you? Do you feel a part of a family? Does it always have to be a blood tie to be a family? Family is strength. You have to know who you are and feel comfortable with where you are. Family loves you, and they're always going to love your flaws because no one is perfect. Don't take everything to heart. Don't always think everything is personal. Let them be who they are, and you will know how to communicate with them. Or do you want to communicate with them? Understand you are the one who has to protect your soul and your spirit. And at the end of the day, are you all right with the divine spirit that lives with you? My family comes in packs, so we stand together. When there's something going on, I don't care what it is, and one phone call, and you got a whole pack standing there. Family is knowledge. Listen, go to your elders, understand. You take what their knowledge and you take what you need. What you don't need, leave it there. Elders have done a lot of living. They've seen a lot of things and should know life and how to ride through this journey called life. Remember, it's not an age about required wisdom. They have earned their right and they have traveled this journey. Ask the elders questions. Get an understanding for answers. Your family stories have power. Some will take family story secrets to the grave. So don't worry about it. Let it go. Understand life has happened to them. That's life. Play blessings on them and keep it moving through life. Unanswered questions may come in time when you need them. Just know it's not always up to you. Every person has a story. Share it. Find out how we are family. Have you established a family foundation to build on? How do I treat myself? If I don't treat myself good, how can I treat you good? How do you interact with your wife, your companion, your parents, your aunts, your uncles, your children, your siblings, your grandchildren, and anybody? How are you interacting with them to build your family foundation? How you interact comes from your family's personality that developed your personality and life experiences that developed in your family that developed in you. Always remember, life happens. Have you ever tried to have a family gathering? Then you may have chaos or you may have positive things. Throughout the year, set up some boundaries. Set out a lot of parties, birthday parties, get-togethers, talk parties, just to get together to have some fun. We should come together. You remember, family, when you used to have Sunday dinners, everybody would be kicking it, good soul food, laughter and fun, children playing with cousins, talking about their ancestors and family stories. Those were the good times. We need to get back to have Sunday dinner just so we can sit around and talk. Some people don't even have family dinner every day. You don't see your family. You're eating on the run. Is that good? How about family reunions? Did you know you could see your family at least once a year? You could look forward to that once a year. Don't wait for a homegoing to bring all of you all together. Get together on good notes, fun notes, happy times. Let them see family love in you and what you can do in everyday life, in family and your life. I am family. I am me. A is for ancestors and their reality. Their blood and sweat and tears are why we're here. M is for manifest, what you want to be, what you want your family to be. How do you want to go into today? How do you want to go into your future? Freedom to be. You have the freedom to be who you are, how you are, how you respond. A is acquire your power, know your power, understand your worth, use your power. I is for inquire about your family stories. Everybody has a story. Find them out. If they want to share them with you, that's wonderful. If they don't push. Legacy. L is for legacy, to build and uphold. You have a legacy to build and uphold. Carry it with you into the future for your generation. The children need to know that. Years of wisdom to unfold. Years of wisdom. If you live long enough, you have years of wisdom. Understand your wisdom. Talk to elders about their wisdom. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Somebody's already been there. Understand that. And always remember, do life and don't let life do you. So I hope I've said something inspiring, something understanding, and something that you can carry on in your journey with you. And thank you for allowing me to share a little bit of my story.
Asante Sana, thank you very much. Yes, you did. As usual, I wrote myself some notes to think about. I was inspired and informed because family is important. And in these times, family, as you said, blood and not blood are important to us. Thank you, Mama Rhoda.
You're so welcome.
We will hear more from you on the fourth Sunday for our divine conversation. Anything you want us to think about or bring back to talk about on that Sunday?
Yes. Think about whether you are family. Think about if you even want a family. Think about if you even care about family. Just have questions that you want to dialogue about how you feel about being a part of a family.
Yes, ma'am. Mama Rhoda, thank you very much. We will have questions and thoughts on family and where we are today. Our offering, Elder Phyllis, please.
Elder Rhoda, that was an excellent Sebayet. And it goes along with what Elder Durrell started, which is, what was it, tell our stories, or their story is our story. And I think that was right along that line. Okay, family, you know that we are, Tawi Family Village is a 501c3, and the funds that we do get, it allows us to continue the programming that you are now seeing. We ask that you give, and Brother Hatim, you're running those ways in which they can give across the line.
Yes, ma'am. It's been running the whole time, and you got a commercial. Go ahead.
All right, so we ask that you give, and we appreciate whatever you give.
Thank you, Elder Phyllis. There's PayPal, there's Cash App, there's checks. So, as I said, it helps us follow our programs. Pledge to my aunt. Sister Navita, are you still on? I see you, Deborah. I know you're on mute.
Yes, I'm still on.
Do you have Pledge to my aunt in front of you? I didn't mention it earlier. If not, I'll read it.
No, I don't have it in front of me.
Okay, I'll read it. The Pledge to my aunt. Whenever I read this, I always think about Elder Robert, because if we miss it, he'll say, Pledge to my aunt, you didn't say it. So
Yeah.
That's right. That's
what
right.
about the Pledge to my aunt? I said, okay, Elder Robert. Well, here's for you, Elder Robert. My aunt is great. Its value is lasting. It has remained unchanged and unequal since the time of its creator. It is a plain path, even for the ignorant. Those who violate its laws are punished. Ma'at urges moral excellence in all one does, so no fault can be found of your character. Ma'at is truth, Ma'at is justice, Ma'at is righteousness, Ma'at is balance, Ma'at is order, Ma'at is harmony, Ma'at is reciprocity. Do that which is right, that you may live long on earth. Think Ma'at, speak Ma'at, do Ma'at in secular and sacred situations. Ma'at will ensure a mutually beneficial community for everlasting life. Shem Hotep. We're going to move to our Madu Nefer. We'll ask
permission to speak, please.
Oh, yes, Elder Phil. Sorry. I know what I forgot. Sorry.
Hotep family, how's everyone today?
All is good.
Hope all is well. I am the tax man here in Columbus, Compro Tax, Old Town East. All of your donations are tax deductible to Tawi Family Village. Please, you should be able to get a receipt for your donations to keep so that you can deduct them on your tax return. Today, I'm going to bring you three things that is very important to your tax filing. Number one is that it is voluntary. You have to remember that it is a voluntary situation unless, for whatever reason, you forget to put on your tax return something that someone else says that they gave you as a monetary. The second thing is documentation. Documentation, and more documentation. You can almost write off anything that you put on your tax return in regards to its expense if you have the documentation and can prove that it's necessary and valuable to you. The third thing is to remember that taxes in America are designed with marriage in mind, children in mind, home ownership in mind, and businesses. The latter is the most productive because it has the most deductions available. And these things are designed by the powers to be in our country. And if you think about it, all of these things are designed with them in mind. Congress and all of those people most of them are married, most of them have children. All of them have at least one home, if not more. And they have at least one business, if not more. If you have any questions in regards to any of this stuff, I will be back with Mama Rona, and we'll take care of any questions that you might have. Or if it's something heavy, you can email it to Alona, and she'll get it to me. And I will answer them at that time. Does anyone have any questions today?
Elder Phil, they'll have to bring them back on the fourth Sunday.
Yes.
Let's put something in the chat.
Yes. All right, that works.
Okay. Thank you very much for our minute on finances. We appreciate that. From here, we'll do the Madu Nefer if Nation Builder Kwame can do that for us. And then after that, Nation Builder Hatim will have our music or the ending song that you do. So Nation Builder Kwame, are you there? Come off of mute, please.
Don't look like he's there. Kwame? I want to hear Fight the Power. Fuck Enemy.
Okay, so I don't think Nation Builder Kwame is there. So Amun, although hidden, is the source of all power, all health, and all life. The end is as it was in the beginning. Ashe, I give it to Nation Builder Hatem. And Hatem, if you would let us know when the music has stopped.
You know this is a 15-minute long thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just watch the time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hotep, my brothers and sisters. This is Prince Khalifa. I give honor to my Creator and to my ancestors by virtue of this message. Guide and direct my voice so that those who hear will listen. We are chained psychologically and economically, bounded by shame and guilt. We have fed all others on the breast of our mother's milk, while ours have grown of malnutrition and loss. We must eat our culture, our history, and our traditions, for they lead us, guide us, and bind us to freedom. Africans, mighty ones, we were created by God to be supermen and women. We were made into mortals by our captors. We are becoming again what God intended us to be. Africans, geniuses, gods of the earth, in sync with the universe.
Yes.
We're not on the air, right?
Yes, you are. The whole world just heard you.
Well, that's good. I want to remind them of the emoji caribou that'll be coming up in November.
Sounds good. We'll say it again.
Do you see the picture I have up?
Yes, they do.
Since the beginning of time, Africans have been doing the impossible, using mind over matter, spirit over mind, tapping into the divine, so that now is the time for this day in mind to discuss our rise.
You see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
Free all
Keep it up,
African
and I'll put it when the song goes. I'll put it up. Looks good.
I was asking Mama Lona because those words are the Kiswahili words and Kemetic words.
Yes.
So I was going to ask her, like, that means welcome. So I'm going to take that back and want to read the words. And, well, no, that was supposed to be done. Just leave it alone. I'm playing with I'll just keep going on. I'm get to Mr. Coleman Toso. That's a thing they're supposed to take a look at. This is what you were asking about.
Okay, we'll do it at the end. We finish
Well,
the song.
No, that's the presentation for next month.
No, she was talking about, we'll talk about it when we're on the line. Does everybody know who they're supposed to, what they're supposed to do and have to agree to it? That's what she's talking about.
Yeah, we'll do that afterwards.
So you...
I have studied my culture, my history, and my land. Because I know that in order to overcome
They
the
can
enemies
still hear us,
outside,
Elder Tony.
I must overcome the one that resides on the inside. But how can I see to help my sisters and brothers be free if I can't see for my own inner enemy? Physician, heal thyself. Heal thyself. Heal thyself. I know who I am, and I know who you are. I am not alarmed when I see my brothers and sisters willing, stilling, dealing, killing and killing. People looking just like them. Cause I know the niggas were made, and Africans were created. Africans were created. Africans were created. Niggas were made to meet the needs for slaves. It's an economic thing, you must understand. But now that the job is done, it's up to us to stop what the slave master has begun. For bondage is in our minds and controls how we see with our own eyes. So blame not your sister and brothers. Instead, love unconditionally one another. For this is the medicine that will heal and bind us together, because it is up to us if we're going to get any better. Africans are created in the image of the Creator, arriving here whole and complete, in sync with the universe, and one with the natural forces of the earth. Truth, justice, righteousness, balance, and order are always in effect, and when you know who you are, you will regurgitate the rest. We can never be separated from the Creator. That's a lie at best. So hear the truth, let go the rest. Africans were created and niggas were made. Africans were created and niggas were made. Psalms 82, verse 5 and 6. They know not, neither do they understand. They walk about in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. I have said, you are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High God. Hotep.
I'd like
like to call on the ancestors and the Creator to watch over us as we do this African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my people.
I pledge allegiance to my people.
The African race.
The African race.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
And the founders of civilization.
And the founders of civilization.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
I pledge to continue to struggle.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
Which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters.
To total freedom.
To total freedom.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
I pledge to study and discipline myself.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
So I may grow into a soldier for justice.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
If I am challenged, I must say I will not surrender.
I must say I will not surrender.
My position or my dignity.
My position or my dignity.
But instead I will endure.
But instead I will endure.
Until the final victory is won.
Until the final victory is won.
Hold tap.
Hold tap.
All right, family, thank you for joining us. We're not going to do that again. All right, we are out. Well, my fault. We're going to go back to Elder Lona.
Elder Tony, do you want to give some words on the Umoja Karamu before we leave and say Kwaheri? Elder Tony, you're on mute.
I'm on mute. Hold a second. Yeah, hold a second. If it's permission to speak.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. I would like to, take a look at from the Sebayets that we had for the last two times. Their story is our story, and I am family. I would like to suggest that we use that, both of those as the discussion for the Umoja Karamu, which is the family coming together and celebrating what they have done through the use of food to represent the 7 periods that we have. So I just was good to add that on to the thing that our Umoja Karamu this time would look at the ritual, the ceremony, and the celebration is that, I am family, or we are family, or whatever we come up with that. After Mama Rhoda's discussion in 2 weeks. That was so inspiring, especially during this time where we come together because I am because we are, and we are because, it's beautiful. So did I leave anything out?
No, thank you, Elder Tony. We'll be doing that in November, the 2nd and 4th Sundays in November.
Can I show you this here? Mama Rona, can you see that?
Just vaguely.
Okay. There's the words up there, caribou. And then there's several words up there from around, was welcoming the family in. One of them is Funga Lapia. And basically what it is welcome. It's saying welcome.
I don't see it.
Uh-oh. I'll leave that alone. Well, we'll see it next time. See it. Mama Rhoda, thank you very much. Is it okay if we kind of take a look at after the divine conversation as being the family discussion around the Umoja Karamu, along with their story is our story. Like Elder Phyllis said, those two like lock on each other.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Elder Darrell.
He's gone.
Well, okay, well, fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Asante Sana.
All right, family, thank you for joining us. Closing it out.
Thank you, Brother Hakim.
Yes.
Yeah, Hakim, that was
really well today.